and welcome to Rural Art Connection, the place where your boredom ends and creativity begins. Today I'm going to teach you an activity that you can do at home to help fill your sketchbook, stimulate your creativity, or just practice drawing. This video is brought to you in cooperation with the 21st CCLC program, which is funded by the Nita M. Lowell Grant. Let's get started. If your sketchbook looks like this, you want to just turn it so that you have a blank page to draw your tree on, and then you can use the lined paper for your gratitude list later on. For the tree, so I have mine sketched out already in ink. I started this one when my students started theirs. Way back in August. I didn't get to finish mine. I was busy helping them with theirs, and so here it is. So I'm going to start a new one with you now, and I'm going to show you how to start your tree. I give myself a thick base. I'm going to say that my trunk is going to be like this thick. Maybe not that thick, maybe here. I like my trees to be very angular in style. You don't have to do that with yours, but the easiest way in my brain to draw a tree is you bring it to the ground. So this is my trunk, the main trunk. Now I'm going to make a V. So my V, the angle on your V can change depending on how you want your tree to look. Kind of a skinny V here. Okay, so now that's dividing the main part of my tree. So I'm going to take this part like this, and we're going to go off in this direction. So I'm going to go straight for a while. Maybe I'm going to have a little bit of an angle, but now I'm going to put in another V. Now this is another set of branches that are coming off. So now I'm going to go straight here, straight, and then now I'm going to put in another V, and this one's going to be a wider set angle. Okay, so I'm going to adjust a little bit accordingly and just keep going. I like to come back and put kind of bumps in my tree. Branches aren't totally, straight. There's like knots and bumps in my tree to make it look like a really old tree. Here's a V again. Now this is gonna be just like a little spindly branch that comes off that just stop. The tree branches always have like these little nubby ones that come off, and then you can always come back and add those little, they almost look like long thorns in the style that I'm drawing this tree. Part's gonna keep coming this way. We got here, and now I'm going to put another V in it. That's kind of what happens to this branch. The way trees work is it's the thickest part, and then as it spreads out, the branches get thinner and thinner and thinner. Okay, so we've got one full branch out. Okay, so here, now we're going to have another V. I'm going to put a V right here like this. So in this part's coming out. Go ahead and hit the fast forward button on this half of the tree. If you need more help, you can either A, slow down the video, or you can pause as you need to. This section right here, I'm gonna try to put kind of a moon shape in there. So the branches are going to be set up kind of in a circular fashion, and so I'm going to take a minute, slow this part down to normal speed so you can see how that shakes out, and then we're going to keep going from there. Going with these V's, like here's a V, we went straight to here, and now there's a V. And then here there's another V. So here it comes back to another place where it's gonna be. See, here's the V. And then just connecting it. And I mean, it's easy to get lost. That was one thing
that happened with my middle schoolers is they got lost. Like, they would start making a branch and then, like, forget where they were. So you want to make sure you finish one section at a time. Take it all the way to the end and then stop. Don't a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here. No, just take one branch all the way to the end. Because I had students that would make their tree trunk and then they would do a V, and then they would draw their lines, and then they would do a V, and then they would draw their lines and do a V. Then they come over here, do a V, and then over here it's a V. Over here it's a V, it's a V, it's a V, and they would get lost because they were trying to do all of it at once instead of just going, okay, we're going this way, we're gonna take this one and we're gonna take it all the way to the end. Then we'll come back and do this one and go all the way to the end. They were trying to do kind of like a pattern kind of like that, where it's like we're gonna do the trunk and then we're gonna fill in all these branches, and then these branches, and then these branches, and then these branches, and they got so confused just trying to like find their way. It's like a maze. It's literally kind of a maze, and it'll be amazing when you get it done. Now I'm gonna outline this really quick so that I don't have a brown. Would you believe it? I don't have a brown marker. My children, bless their little hearts, ran off with all my markers, and now I don't have brown. The gratitude part. The part where you guys talk about what you're thankful for. All those lovely family members. All that loveliness that you're so thankful. All your family, all your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends and your girlfriends, if you're polyamorous or whatever. Now's the time. So you get out your line papers, and then you gotta start. It's like coffee talk. You just gotta start writing it out. So like it always starts with It always starts with this, okay? So it's I am's. Key I am's. Grateful. And it's grateful for. Do it. And then you just list it out like one would. So like my students are always like, oh my god, Mr. Shepard, do we gotta like write this out in complete sentences? And like for once, because it's like an artistic journal, always tell them, no, you don't have to write in the complete sentences. Okay, so I dial it back. See, I gotta entertain myself. I'm talking to myself while I'm recording. Nobody's here. My kids are napping or whatever. So I gotta talk in weird voices to entertain myself. Don't judge me. Or judge me, but judge me silently. I am grateful for my family. Break that down. So husband. I have a husband. Other people might have a wife or husband and boyfriends and girlfriends. Whatever, we don't judge here. My daughters, and my son, and you could, I had kids that had a hard time with this when we did it in class. They were like, I have nothing that I'm grateful for. It's like, okay, so then go base. If you have nothing that you're thankful for that you can think of, your home life is poopy, which some people, it's true. So, I'm thankful for food. I'm thankful for water. I'm thankful for clothes. Okay, I'm thankful I woke up today. I'm thankful for the sun on my skin. Hugs. Sad panda, because you have to stay 6 feet apart now because of the corona. What do you have on you right now? I'm thankful for my hair, my hands, my legs. My legs take me places. My hands let me hug people and make art. My hair makes me think that I look pretty, whatever. I'm thankful for my job, my coworkers. I can start naming people. I'm grateful for love and hope smiles, laughter. So it doesn't have to be super complicated. Just think about what makes your life happy. And if for some reason you're in a bad situation and you don't have anything that you feel like you're grateful for, then dream. Like, if you were in your best life, what would you have? And just dream. Just make it a vision board and just dream. I'm thankful for my new roof, my new AC unit. These are all things that are not here yet, that I want to be here soon, that will be here soon. Put it out there. So if you have to dream a little bit, then by all means, dream a little bit. I'm grateful for no debt, no bills. Once you've got your list, then we get to take it and make it pretty. So then this is where it becomes so gorgeous. So gorgeous. There's a couple ways that you can go about this. For the trunk part, because it's so thick, I like to put a spiral in it. So I put like this angular swirl in here. And that helps me break up the trunk kind of into manageable pieces. And you'll see what I mean about that in a second. I am grateful for. So I'm gonna put my I right here. Then I'm gonna turn my paper. And I want my letters to touch the top and the bottom. And then now this is gonna say grateful. G R A T E F U, and then I'm out of my box. So that's okay. Grateful. And then I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna go for 4 F O R. I'm gonna make my R big so it touches all the way up here. And so yes, it's gonna look weird. 4. And then I'm gonna back this up, my O, because it's touching. So 4. The aim of the game is when you kind of glance at it, you don't want to necessarily be able to read it right away. Because this is not necessarily a show and tell, like, look what I made! It's for you. It's a journal page. It's for you to get your thoughts out, not so much to run up to people and be like, look what I made! Love it! It's beautiful! Like, you can do that if you want, but it's for you. It's a journal page, it's a vision board, it's living in gratitude, being thankful for what you have, thankful for what is coming that you don't have in your life yet, but it's coming. I am thankful for, okay, so now I'm gonna go on this branch and I'm gonna put family. So my F is gonna touch this line that I just divided this part with. So F-A-M-I-L-Y, family. And then I'm gonna put a little thingy like this, a diamond, a rhombus. I just had a brain fart. I was like, what is this shape? A diamond, a rhombus. That's right. Thankful for my family. And then I'm gonna put children. You don't have to write in all caps. You can do lowercase, but I kind of like uppercase. That's just me. We kind of got to the Y, yeah, in the road, and so my E got all huge. We're potty training, yeah! Okay, see, I wrote children, and then here comes my children. Mommy, Papa, P! Like, yes, that's what I wanted on my video. daughters. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back here above family, put diamond, and then I'm gonna put husband. Break it up. So in my brain, so I can tell where things stop. Now, you don't have to do that. That's just a style thing for me, so I can tell where things start and stop. And then I'm gonna put my mommy, cause yay!
Alright, so now I'm going to fast forward a little bit as I fill this out so we can get to the end product, but I think at this point you get the picture on how to fill it out. One of the final steps is just going over the top of your words with a dark colored marker, and it's not really supposed to look like words when you're done. It's supposed to look more like the wrinkles and the different kinds of formations that are appearing in the trunk of a tree naturally. If you see the words still clearly, that's fine, but the main goal is not for them to be apparent or easy to see right away as you look at it. If you want to come in and add extra lines and things like that to help camouflage your words a little bit more, you can do that. You can put patterns in there, designs. This is the point where it really becomes your artwork and how you want to finish it up, and meditate on the things that you are happy and grateful for that you have in your life.
Take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. Until next time.
So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe down below. And stay tuned for more videos from me and the 21st Century program. And have a good one.